What if I told you that ancient civilizations possessed technologies so advanced they put our modern 2025 engineering to shame? It sounds like science fiction, but it's historical fact. From self-healing concrete to flying machines described in ancient texts, the past is littered with inventions that we still can't fully replicate today. We're about to explore the top 5 lost technologies that defy our modern understanding. Let's dive in. Coming in at number 5 is a marvel of ancient engineering that has stood the test of time. Quite literally, Roman concrete. Picture the Pantheon in Rome. Its massive, unreinforced concrete dome has survived nearly 2,000 years of earthquakes, wars, and weather. Now, compare that to a modern concrete skyscraper, which often starts showing cracks and needing repairs within just 50 years. What was the Romans' secret? It wasn't just cement, sand, and water. They added a special ingredient: volcanic ash. This unique mixture of volcanic ash and lime created a chemical reaction that's nothing short of genius. When tiny cracks formed and water seeped in, the lime would react with the volcanic material to grow new interlocking crystals, effectively healing the crack from within. It's a self-healing material that gets stronger over time. Modern scientists are only now beginning to unlock these secrets, trying to reverse engineer this ancient formula to create more durable, sustainable building materials for the future. While our concrete crumbles, Roman structures like the Colosseum and aqueducts remain as towering monuments to an engineering prowess we are still trying to catch up with. The Romans didn't just build for their lifetime, they built for eternity. At number 4, we have a weapon so terrifying and effective, it was considered a state secret, capable of turning the tide of entire wars. Greek fire. Imagine being on the deck of a ship, seeing an enemy vessel approach. Suddenly, a stream of liquid fire shoots across the water towards you. But this is no ordinary fire. When you try to douse it with water, it only burns hotter, spreading across the surface of the sea, clinging to your ship and melting everything it touches. This was the reality of Greek fire, the Byzantine Empire's secret weapon for centuries. First used around the 7th century, it was deployed from siphons mounted on the front of their warships, essentially ancient flamethrowers. It saved the capital city of Constantinople from massive naval invasions, not once, but twice. The exact recipe was one of the most closely guarded secrets in history, passed down from one emperor to the next. When Constantinople fell in 1453, the formula was lost forever. Modern historians and chemists have tried to recreate it, theorizing it was a mixture of petroleum or naphtha, quicklime, sulfur, and pine resin. The quicklime would react with water to generate extreme heat, igniting the petroleum mixture. The result was a sticky, unextinguishable fire that struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. Despite all our modern chemistry, we've never been able to perfectly replicate the legendary power of Greek fire. For our number 3 spot, we travel to the Andes Mountains of Peru to witness a marvel of bioengineering that has defied earthquakes for over 600 years. The Inca Cuswachaca Bridge. Forget steel cables and concrete pylons. This suspension bridge is woven entirely from grass. Spanning a deep gorge, it sways and flexes with the wind and, more importantly, with the seismic shocks that are common in the region. While a rigid modern bridge would crack and collapse under the same stress, the Cuswachaca absorbs the energy like a hammock, making it incredibly resilient. The secret lies in the material and the method. The bridge is made from ichu grass, a tough local plant. Each year, communities on both sides of the gorge come together in a 3-day festival to rebuild it. They twist the grass into small cords, then weave those cords into thick, arm-sized cables. These massive ropes are then hauled across the canyon and woven into a new bridge, while the old one is cut and falls into the river below. This is more than just construction. It's a living tradition that connects the community to their ancestors and their environment. This annual renewal ensures the bridge remains strong and safe, a testament to the Inca's profound understanding of natural materials and their ability to design structures that work in harmony with nature, not against it. It's a 600-year-old piece of technology that proves sometimes the most flexible solution is also the strongest. Now, for Number 2. An artifact so complex and ahead of its time that it completely rewrote the history of technology. The Antikythera mechanism. Discovered in a 2,000-year-old Roman shipwreck, this shoebox-sized device of corroded bronze was initially overlooked. But when scientists used advanced X-ray and CT scanning to peer inside, they were stunned. They found a mind-bogglingly intricate system of over 32 interlocking bronze gears, some with teeth just a millimeter wide. This wasn't just a simple clock. This was the world's first known analog computer, created around 200 BC. By turning a hand crank, the user could predict the movements of the sun, the moon, and the 5 planets known at the time. It could forecast solar and lunar eclipses with remarkable accuracy. And it even had a diode to track the 4-year cycle of the ancient Olympic Games. It was essentially a mechanical cosmos. To put this in perspective, clockwork of similar complexity didn't appear again in Europe for another 1,500 years. Inscriptions found on the device act as a user manual, explaining its functions. The Antikythera mechanism shows that the ancient Greeks had a level of mechanical and astronomical knowledge that we previously thought was impossible for that era. It's a single, surviving example of a lost world of ancient genius. And now, for our number 1 ancient technology that defies modern explanation. We venture into the realm of ancient Indian texts and the legend of the Vimanas. According to sacred Sanskrit epics like the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, Vimanas were sophisticated flying machines, sometimes described as celestial chariots or palaces that could soar through the sky. These weren't just simple gliders. The texts described them in incredible detail, mentioning craft of various shapes and sizes, capable of flying within our atmosphere and even into space. Some descriptions allude to advanced propulsion systems, with one text, the Vaimanika Shastra, even detailing mercury vortex engines as a power source. The texts also speak of these machines being equipped with powerful weapons, sometimes translated as laser-like rays or destructive energy beams. While many scholars view these as purely mythological, the detailed technical descriptions have intrigued researchers for decades. In fact, a 19th paper published by the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore examined the aeronautical principles described in the Vaimanika. The descriptions of anti-gravity capabilities and advanced weaponry sound like something straight out of modern science fiction. Yet they are written in texts thousands of years old. The Vimanas remain the ultimate mystery, blurring the line between myth and a possible lost technological history. From self-healing, concrete, and unquenchable fire to earthquake-proof grass bridges, a 2,000-year-old computer, and legendary flying machines. These 5 examples prove a powerful point. We are not necessarily the pinnacle of technological achievement. History hides a level of genius that we are still working to understand and rediscover. The past might just hold the keys to our future. Which of these ancient technologies shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. For a deeper dive into each of these topics, check out the full short series linked in the description. And if you love exploring the mysteries of the past, make sure to subscribe for more weekly deep dives. Thanks for watching.